Good morning, students. Today's topic is efficiency of packing or packing efficiency taken from your chapter Solids. The packing efficiency is the percentage of total space filled by the particles of solid. Now, in a simple cubic unit cell, the atoms are present at the corners of the unit cell, and the atoms at the corners, these are touching each other along the edge length. Now, if edge length is A and if the radius of sphere is R, then to calculate the packing efficiency, let us find out the number of atoms per unit cell in simple cubic. So as you know, the number of atoms are 8 and contribution is 1 by 8. So number of atoms is 8 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1. Number of spheres per unit cell 1. The volume of one sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. But volume of the cube will be A cube. A into A into A. Now A, as you know, is 2r. So you get volume of the cube as 2r the whole cube, which comes out to be 8r cube. So packing efficiency will be volume of one sphere upon total volume of cubic unit cell into 100. Now volume of one sphere was 4 by 3 pi r cube. Total volume of cubic unit cell is 8r cube. So multiplied by 100, on cancelling out, we find out that the answer comes out to be 52.4%. So packing efficiency of a simple cubic unit cell is 52.4%. Now in cubic close packing of FCC arrangement, we will again assume the edge length of the unit cell to be A and the radius of sphere to be R. So in a face-centered cubic unit cell, you have atoms placed at the corners of the unit cell and in the center of 6 face. So to find out the number of atoms per unit cell, you have 8 into 1 by 8 plus 6 into 1 by 2. So there are number of spheres are 4. The number of spheres are 4. Now, as in a face-centered cubic unit cell we have done previously, that the atoms at the face diagonal are touching each other. These atoms are touching each other. So AC will be equal to R plus R plus R plus R is equal to 4R. So AC is equal to 4R. And also in this right angled triangle ABC, if AB is the edge length A, then AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square is equal to A square plus A square. So AC square is equal to 2A square and AC is equal to root 2A, under root of 2A square. This is according to Pythagoras theorem. So you have AC is equal to root 2A. You also have AC is equal to 4R. So equating these two, under root 2A is equal to 4R, A is equal to 4R upon root 2. On rationalizing, this becomes 2 root 2R. We multiply numerator and denominator with root 2 to rationalize. So root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 cancels out with 4. You get 2 and root 2. So this is 2 root 2R. Now volume of unit cell, that is the total volume, will be A cube, but A is 2 root 2R. So it becomes 2 root 2R the whole cube, which comes out to be 16 root 2R cube. This is the total volume. And because a face-centered cubic unit cell has 4 spheres, so total volume of 4 spheres, that is volume occupied, will be 4 into 4 by 3 pi r cube, which comes out to be 16 by 3 pi r cube. Now packing efficiency is volume occupied upon total volume into 100. Volume occupied was 16 by 3 pi r cube. Total volume was 16 root 2 r cube into 100. Cancelling these out, we get the value pi by 3 root 2 into 100. So value of pi 3.142 into value of root 2 is 1.414. So we get, on solving, we get 74%. So in cubic close packing, the packing efficiency is 74%, quite efficient as compared to simple cubic unit cell. Next is hexagonal close packing. In hexagonal close packing, the arrangement is as such: the atoms are placed at the corners of a regular hexagon and in the center of two opposite faces, and 3 are present in the body of the hexagonal unit cell. So number of atoms per unit cell will be 6 at the bottom, 12 at the top, so 12 atoms at the corner. Each atom is being shared by 6 unit cells, 1, 2 and 3 in the bottom layer and 3 in the topmost layer. So 12 into 1 by 6 is 2, plus 3 in the body center. These are giving total contribution of 1 each. So 2 plus 3, 5, and 2 in the face centers, each giving contribution 1 by 2. So 2 into 1 by 2, 1. So this is 2 plus 3 plus 1. Total number of atoms per unit cell is 6. Okay. The volume to calculate the volume of this hexagonal unit cell, we will apply the formula base area of hexagon multiplied by height. Now this hexagon, because it's a regular hexagon, it is divided into 6 equilateral triangles: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So area of this regular hexagon, base area of this regular hexagon will be 6 into area of equilateral triangle, which is root 3 by 4 side square. Side, as you can see, the two atoms are touching each other. So this edge length A is equal to 2R. So you have the base area of regular hexagon 6 into root 3 by 4 side square 2R square. On solving, this becomes 6 into root 3R square. This is base area. Height of unit cell comes out to be 4R into root 2 by 3. 4R into root 2 by 3. So multiplying the base area of regular hexagon with the height, we get 6 root 3R square into 4R into root 2 by 3. Root 3 and root 3 cancels out. 6 into 4, 24, and root 2 and R cube. So volume of the hexagonal cubic unit cell, total volume is 24 root 2 R cube. Now because this hexagonal unit cell consists 6 atoms, so volume occupied will be 6 into 4 by 3 pi R cube, which comes out to be 3 2s are 6, 2 into 4 8 pi R cube. So packing efficiency will be volume occupied upon total volume into 100. Volume occupied is 8 pi R cube. Total volume is 24 root 2 R cube. So 8 pi R cube upon 24 root 2 R cube into 100. R cube cancels out. 8 1s are 8, 3s are. What is left is pi by 3 root 2 into 100, which incidentally on solving again comes out to be 74%. So you have seen that in cubic unit cell and in hexagonal close packing, the packing efficiency is the same, 74%. Both are equally stable, even though they have different number of atoms and different unit cells. Then last is a body-centered cubic arrangement. So in a body-centered cubic arrangement, atoms are present at the corners of the unit cell and in the center of the body. Now in a body-centered cubic unit cell, the atoms in the body diagonal AD are touching each other. So AD is equal to 4R and edge length is A. So to find out the value of AD in terms of A, first we will consider this right angle triangle ABC. Here AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square is equal to A square plus A square. So AC square is equal to 2A square. Then we will take the triangle ACD. In this, AD is the hypotenuse, so AD square is equal to AC square plus CD square. This is 2A square plus A square. This is 3A square. So AD square is 3A square. AD is equal to root 3A square, which comes out to be root 3A. So AD is equal to root 3A. AD is also equal to 4R. Equating these two, 3A is equal to root 3A is equal to 4R. So A is equal to 4 upon root 3R. Now volume of unit cell is equal to A cube. So A is 4 by root 3R. So A cube will be 4 by root 3R, the whole cube. So 4 into 4 into 4. 16 into 4. 64 upon root 3 into root 3 is 3. And another root 3 is 3 root 3. So we get 64, 3 root 3 R cube. Now, because a body-centered cubic unit cell has 2 spheres per unit cell, 8 into 1 by 8 plus 1 in the center. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 atoms per unit cell. So volume occupied is 2 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. This comes out to be 8 by 3 pi r cube. Packing efficiency is volume occupied 8 by 3 pi r cube upon volume, total volume 64 by 3 root 3 r cube into 100. So solving this, we get pi into root 3 upon 8 into 100, which comes out to be 68%. To sum up, in simple cubic unit cell, we had the packing efficiency equal to 52.4%. In cubic closed packing, it was 74%. In hexagonal closed packing, it was 74% again, whereas in body-centered cubic unit cell arrangement, it is 68%.